Extending the 2017 tax cuts and implementing stricter government spending could offer a path to slowing down debt accumulation and providing relief to consumers' wallets. Here to discuss this is the president of the Taxpayers Union, Pete Sepp. Pete, nice to see you today. Also, I want to mention there's been a change from the Atlanta Fed, who said we're going to be down a negative 2.7% in quarter number 2, now saying, no, we'll be up 2.4%. I mean, that's not a small change. That's a dramatic change. If I'm reading that correctly, it's like a 5.1 swing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty wild. And it underscores, I think, a lot of the policy choices that will get made or not get made over the next several weeks and months will determine many of the swings that we're seeing in the economy. So the most recent quarter of 2025 report, which was released this morning, shows a 0.3% drop in economic growth, the GDP. So what does that mean? Well, many are bemoaning the fact that businesses are stocking up on things prior to the imposition of tariffs and back and forth and back and forth. The one figure I saw in there that many economists view negatively was that there was a 5.1% drop in government spending. Now, I view that as a very positive development. It means we are finally seeing results from DOGE at the federal level, from states starting to pare back their budgets, from other reforms that may be coming in Congress as well. We do have to get a handle on federal spending. We cannot continue to rely on deficit financed federal spending to boost our economy. In fact, that's going to crowd out the private investment that we need for long-term economic growth.
So as we wean off the monopoly money, there's going to be a little bit of pain here, Pete. I get that. They can run the printing presses all they want. This administration not doing it like the previous one. The Dow today, though, down a couple of hundred points. NASDAQ 180, S&P 40 points. Look, the point that I'm making here is they're pretty flat for the day. In fact, they were up overall earlier in the day. And now it's still at 40,300. Could you imagine a day where we'd be complaining about Dow 40,000? Here's what I think, Pete. I think if the interest rates get cut, we make these deals on tariffs with the 7 major trading partners we have, including the EU, Canada, Mexico, the Asian nations, China, whatever, and we get those interest rates down, that we're going to go off great guns. That we will go, it'll be Dow 50,000. Mark my words, Dow 50,000, Pete.
Yeah, and the other components of that have to be regulatory reform. We have to extend the 2017 taxpayer relief laws, especially the stable corporate rate, the full and immediate expensing that businesses are allowed to take when they make investments, all of the pro-family tax relief, and we have to keep making progress on keeping federal spending under control. Fortunately, the House of Representatives has a budget resolution that would do all of those things, give us a great start. If we want to see good GDP growth in future quarterly reports, it can start with that kind of resolution passing in the next couple of weeks, getting to the Senate for them to act on it, and finally getting that thing to the president's desk. You will see great economic reports following enactment of that bill.
Well, I will tell you this, Pete, these next 100 days more important than the first 100 because it all becomes real or make-believe in these next 100 days. Pete Sepp, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.